Welcome to another episode of Just the Four of Us Nursepreneurs. Your hosts for tonight, the gracious nurse May, the inspiring nurse Rachel, the compassionate nurse Florence, and the hardworking nurse PB.
Hello, Hello, everyone, and welcome to this exciting live session of the Nursepreneur episode 27. I am your host today. I have PB and I have Florence. So I'll introduce myself. My name is May Arceo. I'm a nurse in California, USA. I'm a mom of four, and I am a part-time registered nurse because of this business. And I'm rocking it with my pajama working from home. PB?
Hi, everybody. I am a pediatric ICU nurse for the last 15 years and working two nursing job, not enough sleep, no family time, struggling. And thanks to this online business, my 5-year plan, we got it done in 5 months. I am now retired digital nurse, board free, earn 5 figures consistently from home, and our life have been transformed. Welcome, everyone.
Florence?
Hi, everyone. My name is Florence. I'm an ICU nurse here in San Francisco, California, and been a nurse for over 15 years, and hopefully soon to be part-time nurse as well, thanks to this online business.
Wow. So tonight we have a very special guest joining us. He is a mentor, he is a coach, he's a nursepreneur coming from Canada. And tonight's story, we're gonna show this story for him. He's been a nurse for 15 years, specialized in cardiology, and been to this business since 2019. So guys, stay tuned. Watch this until to the end because the nuggets and the story that he will share with us is very valuable. So without further ado, I would love to introduce Coach Dustyn, or Nursepreneur Dustyn. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me. Just like everyone else, I've been a nurse for 15 years now, going on my 16th year. I can't believe it's been 16 years. It's crazy how quickly time goes by, right? So I actually just recently dropped down to part-time. So sometimes I kind of will pick up casually as well. And I actually became debt-free 2 months ago, and I'm 39. So because of this business, right? So it's incredible. I'm from Calgary, Canada. So I'm on totally opposite side of the country, which is pretty incredible. We know how the business operates, right? It's global. So people come from all over the world and kind of tune in. So it's pretty amazing. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So guys, we're global. So we have United States and we have Canada here. So our first question, I will ask PB to ask the first question, please.
Sure, yeah. Like nurses, we know we work hard, we make great income. So why do you start this online business? What make you think that, okay, I need something more?
I think, everybody, right? I mean, we always can feel as being a nurse, right? I mean, it comes on even the 5th year, 6th year, 7th year, you kind of start feeling burnt out. Like you said, PB, earlier, missed out on time with family. I felt like I couldn't travel. Those special holidays, we all have kids and stuff, and we want to be there for Christmas, etc. So I really felt like I was missing out on all those important pieces. And unfortunately, I had a big life event happened to me in 2020 where I lost my father. And so that was a big thing for me and why I needed a side hustle. I needed extra income because I needed to then show up for my family and just be present and be in the moment. And it was just really getting daunting as a nurse, right? So that was my biggest driver, my biggest why. I'm independent. I'm by myself. I'm a single man. But I mean, there's so many people out there as well who can be financially free, especially as a man as well, right? We see a lot of, females presentation in the business, but we're starting to see more and more male presentation in the business, which is amazing. So that's a big thing for me, is that I just found that I was just slowly burning out and missing out on so many things that life has to offer, right? I mean, we're only getting older. We're not getting any younger, right? So we really need to be able to kind of be present. And that was the big driving force for me.
Wow, that's a wonderful to share it to the audience because as nurses, burnout is the number one thing. We trade our time to our employer to earn the income. But this one for you that you share with us that it's a moment for you that you want to have that time for your family. After 2020, what happened to your dad? Go ahead, PB.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your dad, and I lost family member as well, and that's the moment that I told myself, man, tomorrow is not promised. Because sometimes we think, okay, I am 45 right now. I think I can have 30 years of my life, 40, God forbid. But who knows, right? Who know what happened tomorrow? So guys, please, if you see this, go live now or replay it later. Give you and your family a security because you don't know what happened tomorrow. You think that you can work forever, but what if you lose the one job that you have? What if something happened to your family or even something great? You got married, you have new baby, you buy a new car, you buy a new home, you need extra income. This business, let it run in the background 24/7 for you and help you to earn extra 5 different stream of income. This is amazing, amazing. So I honestly check it out sooner than later. Thank you, thank you.
Thanks.
Wow, I agree. So to move on to the second question, Miss Florence.
Yeah, so you're a nurse. Our reputation is very important, right? Because our patients, our coworkers, we want to make sure that like we don't get involved in like Ponzi scheme or scams or anything. So how did you know that this business was legit when you first started?
Well, I think the biggest thing, I mean, that's an amazing question, right? Because there's so many things out there right now that you're not sure what you're getting into. There's so many pyramid schemes out there. There's so many MLMs out there. And you're like, well, I don't want to be a part of that, right? Number one, those are illegal. We know that they're illegal, right? So for me, the biggest thing in Canada here is that we're sent to T4 at the end of every year, and we have to do our taxes on this business. And we can actually register our business as well, right? So, which you can't really typically do. So you join, you become a sole proprietor. So you're independent, you work by yourself. If you want to, go and actually have a business name for your business, you could do that as well. But I think the big thing here in Canada is we're sent to T4 at the end of every year, and we have to go and do our taxes. And I know in America, I believe it's a 1099 form that you guys have to do as well to know that business is legit.
Yeah. Definitely. And also the company is also 50 years in the market, or 51 now this year. So we've done like a lot of research, and like what Dustyn said, I have my form here somewhere.
Right? I know it's next time, right? So you're like, oh no, it's February, taxes, right? So yeah, for sure. We always try to avoid that because you know how much money you're paying in, right? It's like, oh my God, I thought I paid in a lot when I was a nurse. And now with the business being debt free, I'm like, that's like what I make. I pay in what I made in a year as a nurse, right? I'm like, can I have that money back, please?
Yeah, talking about the taxes, one thing I want to mention, right? This is global online business. Doesn't matter which country you watching from. We have to register and we pay taxes. And oh my God, the business, all of this one, the startup cost is tax right up. Florence, can you share how much last year you earned back from your online business?
So I have a great accountant, and because as nurses they tax us a lot, right? Like at least maybe 30 to 40% if you work overtime. Yeah. So last year, or in 2023, for that year, I was able to get $30,000 back because of
Wow.
I know. Thank you. Because of a lot of the write-offs that we So I'm kind of actually very excited for this year.
Right. I mean, that's another thing that you can think of, right? I mean, if it was, when we talk about legitimacy in the business, right, you get to write things off, right? Mm-hmm. Like, how incredible is that? I mean, when I got into the business back in 2019, I took a little bit of time away from the business as well when I lost my dad. But I'm like, how do I do this? Right? How do I write things off? I don't know. So it's great that you have an amazing accountant, right? But when I first started doing it, I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. How do I? Right. I was just told to keep everything. I'm like, I'll keep gas receipts. I'll keep, when I purchase a phone, a computer, everything, right? But it's just mind blowing what you can write off. Yeah. And so, yeah.
Wow, I agree with that one because for me, I had 4 kids and I'm done with having 4 kids, but my tax refund every year doesn't change. My income as a nurse doesn't change. It just add on increase, right? So for us, what can you do? You have to have at least a business that you can have set aside and get some tax refund for or tax write-off for that. For last year, just without my husband. So I had we had $20,000 tax refund, and I told
Wow.
my husband we have to divorce Uncle Sam because we no longer have a relationship with him monthly payments because I'm thankful for this business. I was able to pay off our tax debt with Uncle Sam because of
I
this.
think I
Yay.
need to find a better accountant. Holy, I don't think I've ever made that much back, but amazing. Love it.
Okay, okay,
How
guys.
about
I
you,
just want to
PB?
bet. Yeah. So Nurse May, right, guys? I want to verify something real quick with you guys because we global business, so people they may not know who is Uncle Sam that you divorcing from. So just so you know, Uncle Sam is not your sugar daddy, okay?
You don't need no
So
sugar daddy, anyways, right? You're making that much money, so
exactly, we make so much money that we don't need sugar daddy. But
Yes.
Uncle Sam, we have a slang in United States. You have to register and pay taxes, and the IRS is the government that take money from you from taxes. We call Uncle Sam. So
Yes.
instead of working so much at a registered nurse and pay 30-40% into taxes to Uncle Sam, now do this business so we can have a lot of refund back and use this money for our own family. How amazing it is. Thank you,
wow.
thank you.
Good job, PB, because I don't need a sugar daddy. I just need an IRS to divorce with, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, what a good discussion, guys. Thank you so much about that. So, for the number 3 question, I can be able to do. So, do you need to sell products or recruit people? Because a lot of people are not good in selling. A lot of people, we are nurses, and you know that. So, that question, do you think we recruit people?
I mean, if we had to recruit people, I really wouldn't be in this business. I mean, I'm such a bad salesperson. If I had to come to you and be like, can you buy this thing from me? No, you would not see me do that, right? The thing with this business is so incredible, and that's what I like about it so much, is that we talk about attraction marketing, right? So basically, if you had to recruit people, you got to go door to door, you got to try to sell things online, which is what we don't do. We do attraction marketing, so we bring people to us, right? People are coming to us to learn about the business. We're not going to them. So that's the biggest thing that's completely different. And that's why we do advertising. That's why we use social media. You can do your business online, offline, be as creative as you want with the business. But if I had to recruit someone in this business, I would not be doing it. I would not have started this back in 2019. I mean, I'm very good at being very open. I communicate a lot. I'm very friendly and stuff that way. But if I had to go and try to sell a product to someone, no, count me out. That's why we love social media. Social media grows. It's growing. It's growing. Billions and billions of people are on social media. So why not use a platform or platforms that bring people to you? And that's what we're doing. This is, I mean, I think like majority of us, when we come into this business, I mean, Nurse May, Florence, I'm just meeting you today. PB, I'm seeing you today. I didn't know you guys before this, right? And I mean, you bring people to you and your business, and that's how you see it flourish and grow. And it's a daily basis where you're seeing, everybody's business grow because everyone's coming to us, right? We create those ads, we put them out on social media. It's like kind of like lifestyle marketing, I like to say, because we're creating that lifestyle that's really attracting people to us because they want to be like us. They want to be doing what we're doing, right? So
Yeah, I wanted to add too. For me, like 99, well, maybe 95% of my team are like through ads. Only one person, because of attraction marketing, has joined me in the business that I know of. But like 95% are from advertising, and I agree. If I knew that this was some, because I used to sell Rodan and Fields like skincare, and it didn't really. I wasn't successful because I'm not good at like selling, like talking to people. So without the system, I would not be here.
well, and I mean, I think on top of that too, I mean, let's just say, Florence, like even if you were successful, let's just say, do you think that you would make $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on a sale? Probably not, right? That's the thing.
No.
It's such, I mean, you probably make $100, $200, $500, $1,000, but you'd have to hustle, right? You have to do so much with that. where it's like it's completely opposite for us, right?
Yeah.
So that's the incredible thing here. So that's why I think we all love this business so much.
So before we moving on, can we say hi to our audience?
Yay!
Hi.
So we got Lisella Polo. She said, "Hello, everyone." More
Yep.
PB.
And see my coach guy, and she started business, and 1 month later she retired. And she
Wow.
have been board free, retired for the last 5 years. She take 1 year vacations, and she still earn 20 to 40,000 monthly. Amazing, amazing guy. This business anybody can do. So, Florence, you want to say hi to Sarah?
Sarah, hi Sarah, Guy. This business is life changing and the community is amazing. There are so many opportunities to make money, but it's all about showing up and the business does the rest. I agree. Showing up. Yes.
Showing up. Thank you, thank you. Dustyn, want to say hi to Josh has?
Hi, Josh. It seems like Josh is saying amazing business has helped us reclaim our time. Truly life changing. I 100% agree. I think that's been the same with me, right? Biggest thing for me is taking back my time. You know, after I lost my dad, I really wanted to own my time, and that's what the business has done for me. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you. And this is Melba. She say, "What is going on here? We just have a fun over here. So come and join us. If you are in the business, congratulations. But if you don't in the business yet, reaching out. We love to help you to start your own successful business, and you can come up here having fun with us.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I love that. Okay, so PB, you want to ask number 4 question?
Sure. Okay. Can you do this business when you have a full-time job?
I mean, I think, yeah, but I know, yes, from experience. Sorry, I was like, I remember doing this. I remember doing this with a full-time job. I remember doing this when I was in school for my master's. And I remember working full-time at the hospital and doing this business.
Wow.
That year alone, my very first year I was doing this business, I made $170,000.
Wow.
Right? So while I was doing my master's, plus I was in like school, plus I was working at the hospital and this business. So, I mean, yes, you can do this business and, you know, work full time if you choose to. I think we have lots of people in this business who are doing that, right? I know the biggest one that stands out to me, right? The biggest one that stands out to me is Nada, right? Nada is a full-time engineer and she's doing very well in the business and she has kids, lots of kids. And she's married and she works full time. So, I mean, it's just all about balance, right? It's all about balance. You know, you want to put your time and energy into what's important to you. You're going to put the time and energy into what's important to you, right? I know we have a lot of people say, well, I don't have time. I don't know if I can. But if you really wanted your business to do well and you want a business and you want to make money and you want the time back, you will make time for this business no matter what, right? Get up at 5 a.m. if you need to get up at 5 a.m. before you go to work and do 2 hours or 1 hour. You know, do it like I am. I just got off work. You know, I picked up a shift today and I got off work and we're doing a live at 9 p.m. in Calgary because I want it, right? So it's just you really put that time and energy in. So yes, you can. You can do the business, you know, you can put 1 hour in, you can put 5 hours in, you can put 10 hours in. The whole premises of the business is that it's yours. So you put the time and effort into the business that you want to. It's just going to be dependent on your, you know, efforts on how successful you're going to be.
Yeah.
Yep. And I want to add on into this, right? When I started business, I worked 2 full-time nursing job. Guy, 2 full-time nursing job. Literally, I work like 6, sometimes 7 days a week. Not enough sleep. And sometimes I even like stay over at the hospital when they short staff, do 16 hours. But I know that I have been struggling paycheck to paycheck. I want a way out, right? So I run this business on the side. Like lunch break, 30 minutes, I eat, and I have 15 minutes to do some posting. And guess what? 5 months later, I'll be able to retire my 15-year nursing career for Christ's sake. Come on, right?
That's what I want, you know, going this year, next year, it's going to happen.
Yay! Right? So, guys, the more busy you are, the more you need to have this business because it runs 24/7 for you on automation. This system is proven. The youngest one retired in our community is 23 years old. So if you look around your circle of friends and your family, If you can find somebody can retire both free at age 23, 30, 35, 45, let me know. But if you don't, check out this online business because this is the proven system. No selling, no chasing friend or family, no experience, no tax savvy, and 100% legit with tax register. And look, all of this, right? We have part-time, we retire, we pay off our debt, we earn more, we travel more, we have more for the family time. And one thing I want to say is the legacy building. Sid May, before we move on, can you talk a little bit about the legacy building because it's huge?
Yes. So the legacy, this is what I love this business because I have 4 kids, right? So for me as a nurse, I cannot pass this legacy to my 4 kids. You know, they have to go to school, finish 4 years to be bachelors to get to be a nurse. But with this business, I can give them an account. By the time they age 18, I can give them this business to them and they just kind of roll and not start from the beginning, but just harvest what we started into this business. That for me, when my time comes, I am more peaceful that I give legacy to my kids. And I'm preparing them for the next generation and that for them to able to survive with their life because I set them in a good foundation of this business. And that for me, I love the most.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I kind of want to touch on that because I mean that is something that kind of makes me a little bit emotional in a way, because the reason why that makes me a little bit emotional is because when I lost my dad, I did that with my mom. And so now she makes money from this business when I run the business for her. So she doesn't have to work. You know, my mom is 65. There was a lot of issues when my dad passed away. And so I plugged her into that legacy for my business. So she is automatically getting income because of me.
Yay.
I
And I
love
mean,
it.
how can you do that? I would never be able to do that. If I just continued my nursing job, I would never be able to do that for my mom.
Yeah.
Right. So
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Florence, you also do the same. Can you share?
Yeah. I'm also doing, so I signed my mom up in December, doing the same thing. Basically, I'm running the business for her and just, helping her so that, because she's 68 and she hasn't retired yet. So, and I feel really bad I feel really bad for her because, as a nurse here in California, we make good money, but I feel like it's so expensive. So there's not enough always, right? Like it's always the taxes, inflation, everything. Like at the end of the day, you're like, man, I make like this much money, but where is the money? I don't know where it is. So so I decided to also do that for her. So yeah, good job to us. We're good
Yeah.
yeah,
kids.
right? That's what we're doing. We're changing lives, right? We're not even changing other people's lives, but we're changing our families' lives, right? All of us, all 4 of us. I mean, you can't do that anywhere else. I mean, we do it every day in our nursing careers. We have, we do that physical, intimate, changing lives, but we're doing this from a distance, and now we're able to change our families. It's going to trickle down to your children. I'm still single, but, I'm able to touch my mom and help her that way when I lost my dad, right? Like it blows my mind sometimes what this business does for all of us.
Yeah.
Yep. So Dustyn, congratulations. And since you say you single, are you looking? Because you're so handsome, man. You're so fucking handsome. So are you looking so that we can let our audience know, hey,
Right.
Friday night, gentlemen, he's so handsome, he's so hot, he's single. Are you
I'm
looking?
almost 40. Can you believe it? I'm almost 40. So I'm like, oh man, it's not.
And then PB, can you add on his bill that he's debt free?
Yes, there you go, guys. He's debt free. Yeah. So
You're
you
gonna
see
make
right
me
there.
have to be a sugar daddy. What's going on here?
So guys, Dustyn Pretty, you can follow him on Facebook, and
Yes.
that's his website. If you sign up on his website right now, you will able to reaching out to him, contact him. You never know. You never know.
I love this episode, guys. You should come next time again,
Wow, love
Dustyn, to be a co-host.
I'll have to be on every panel going forward now.
So
Okay.
Dustyn,
Oh,
so this question right here, right? I know that you achieved a lot, but can you share with us 3 your biggest achievement with this online business?
Free. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, I think I touched on two of them right already, from this business, starting in 2019, my very first year, I was overwhelmed, right? I had so much on my plate. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do this business because I just had so much going on. Like I said, I was doing my master's in nursing. I was working at the hospital full time. I was like, there is no way I can add anything more onto my plate, but I did. Right. So in that first year that I did with going to school, with working at the hospital, I made $170,000. That was like mind blowing for me. I never thought that was possible. Right. And that's a big achievement for me. I think, a really big achievement. So when I look back, what is that? We're like 6 years ago, I never thought I'd be in this place. When I started, I was 33 and now I'm 39. Right.
Wow.
I never thought I would be where I am from there till now and being debt free. Like sometimes in my mind, I'm like, I'm debt free. What?
Yeah.
I don't carry around credit card debt. I don't carry around line of credit debt. I have money in the bank, right? And I never thought that would be possible. I don't have a car payment anymore because of this business, right? I just paid it off not long ago. And it's like, but how? Are you sure this is life? That's just, it's hard for me to wrap my head around. Sometimes it's so surreal, but it's legitimate. We're all here. We're all talking about it. It's happening for all of us, right? So those things are really big for me. But I think the biggest achievement we just touched on, and it always makes me a little bit emotional, is just being able to kind of plug my mom into the system. She doesn't have to do anything. It's building that legacy for her. And so she can have money and be retired and do what she pleases. She doesn't have to stress out about going to work. She can kind of get up and enjoy life, and she can travel when she wants to. She can come home when she wants to. We're going to Mexico here in March together with family, right? So it's just, I don't even know. It's just those achievements for me are huge. Yeah. And it makes me emotional, but yet happy and cheerful. I mean, it's a roller coaster of emotions. I think a business would be like any business, right? But it's just about looking at everything that is actually happening and seeing that this is possible for everybody. And I think those achievements are just a blessing for me.
Yeah. Wow. You're a good son. Good job.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep. Guy, right? Somebody that loves his mom so much, create a legacy for his mom. He is single, he handsome, he debt free. Guy, what are you looking for? Sign up on this website right now.
Right now.
Right now.
You guys could be like these three, right? You could be retired at 45, but you can make all the money because of this business, right? So.
No, sorry.
Yeah. Your mom must be very happy and so proud of you and very grateful. For I'm sure she appreciates you.
Thanks.
I can tell.
Well, I appreciate all you guys. This means a lot to me to be here. So thank you.
Thank you.
So what is your advice to the audience who are on the fence, who are have all these doubts, right? About joining, about starting another business. What advice do you have for them?
Well, I think the biggest thing, right, is that my quotes, or the thing that I always live by is, faith, or what is it? Have faith, not fear, right? Mm-hmm. So, those biggest thing is, we can have all the fear in the world. I think that fear is an emotion that protects us, right? It's that driving force that is kind of that protection mechanism that we're all inundated with all the time. Worry, doubt, fears, it's normal. Right? It's normal for all of us. But how do you get past that fear, right? You got to usually go into that fear in order to get through it. And I think that's, I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't get through that fear. Right? I had that fear when I first, looked at this business. I was skeptical too, right? I was like, I don't know if this is right. I don't think so. I mean, how could these people make so much money? What are they doing? Right? But it's just taking that leap of faith. And I did it. And I mean, you can too. But skepticism is normal.
Yeah.
We all had it, I'm sure. It comes up. But I don't think all of us, all four of us, I don't think the other thousands of people that are doing their business will be wasting their time if it wasn't a legitimate thing. Like, why would I waste this last hour and a half being here with you guys if it wasn't legitimate, right?
Yeah.
That's my big thing. Well, I'm not here to waste my time. You're not here to waste your time, right? Mm-hmm. So it's just about taking that leap of faith and really realistically, what do you have to lose? Yes. What do you have to lose? There's nothing to lose, right? So it's risk-free, 30-day trial. It's risk-free. You have nothing to lose. So if you're just kind of sitting here watching, you're like, yeah, I want to be like them. Yeah, I could do it. Well, you can. The only way you're going to fail is if you give up. You can do it. Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a very strong words for our audience who's watching right now. You know, fear is just part of the process. And of course, not just being fear. We have fear, different fears, but you have to create a life that you have fear is part of it. But having to create a legacy, creating a stream of income, and of course, retire early, that means a lot that you're overcoming that fear and you move for what your passion and what your goals and your why. Well, thank you.
Well, thank
You want to add, PB? Okay, so I'm going to read it. Hi from Reynold. He says, hi, hello.
Wow. Sarah said, wow. Guys, definitely take advantage of this business. People are seeing real results. Yes. Madonna is watching with a heart. Thank you, Madonna. You know, I wanted to add to what like Dustyn said. You know, we're all nurses, right? We're professionals. We make great money. So if this is not legit, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna waste our time doing it. You know, we're not gonna spend how many hours we spend. Like I actually spend a lot more time with this business because I really want to get there faster. But we all like spend time working the business. So if this is not legit, we would not do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think also to kind of add on that as well, I think we all know, all four of us, when it comes to your nursing career, you really mandate that integrity, right? It has to be integral, right? So, you know, us as nurses, we're really saving people's lives. So we have to be integral with the people that we're saving. So again, you know, if it wasn't really that legitimate, why would we be here talking about it, right? All four of us, we're all nurses, right? We're all integral. We're all honest. We're loyal. We're all those things that people discuss when it comes to nurses, right? And so why would we be here?
Yeah.
Yep. And guys, I just came back from 1 week Bahamas cruise. Come home with so many jack in the mailbox, and literally one day deposits $8,319 one day pay.
Sorry,
So,
can you say that again?
$8,319 one day pay while I'm on my vacation. So this is amazing online business. Anybody can do. It's so flexible, right? You can have this business while you work full-time job. So let this business build a legacy so that life is so beautiful. You can make choices. And you, healthcare provider, you know for the fact tomorrow is not promised. What you can do today so that you and your family future will be secure. So check out this online business, guys. So May, how can they check it out?
So my website is www.arceodigital.com. How about you, PB?
Okay, my name pbbrennan.com. Easy breezy cover girl.
Oh my gosh. So mine is florencemng.com. That's my first and middle. And so I'm even putting my middle initial there. So you know.
I love
And then
that.
Dustyn, we've been flagging your website.
Oh,
and
yeah,
your
right.
name for people to know. Just
Everyone
tell us-
has to know it now, right? You might as well just bold it and throw it all over here. You might as well do an outro as well, PB, when we end this with my website, right? So mine's Dustyn Pretty. So www.dustynwgpdigital.com. So the reason why I always get asked, why did I put WGP in this? Because it had nothing to do with my first and last name. Well, my dad's first name was Wayne, his middle name is Gordon, and his last name is Pretty.
Aww.
So it's like that my thing to take my dad with me. Yeah, I put him into my website.
You're honoring him.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
Very sentimental. Very good. That's a good one.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, Dustyn, I am married, by the way. I know that you're single and looking, but I want at the backup, okay? You go do your thing. Lady, you are single, sign up and check out with him because he has such a good heart, guy. He's such a good keeper. I am just a backup plan, okay, Dustyn? It's okay.
PB, I thought you signed up for a backup for a webinar. Not backup.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Just clarify that for a webinar, okay?
Yes, for the webinar. So, guys, please check out this online business because we are healthcare provider. We want to make a difference in our patient life. This online business, now we can help more family around the world with life-changing income producing. So guys, check out this online business. Especially we have 5 streams of income using the system that runs 24/7 for you.
Yes.
So if we can do this, you can do that too. So send out the message and God bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Yeah,
Dustyn.
thank you,
Bye,
Dustyn.
guys. Thank you so much for having
Thank you for
me.
your time with us.
Bye.
Bye.